Welcome treasure hunters and history enthusiasts. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the world's most elusive hidden treasures. From the fabled Amber Room to the lost gold of the Inca Empire, we'll delve into the stories behind these hidden riches and the mysteries that surround them. These are tales of emperors and conquerors, pirates and privateers, all drawn together by the allure of wealth beyond imagination. Join me as we explore the history and legends of these lost treasures and examine the ongoing quest to find them. Imagine a room, bathed in the warm glow of candlelight, its walls shimmering with the light of 1,000 suns. This was the Amber Room, a masterpiece of Baroque art, crafted from over 6 tons of amber panels backed with gold leaf and mirrors. A gift from the King of Prussia to Tsar Peter the Great in 1716, the Amber Room adorned the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg, a testament to the opulence of the Russian Empire. But during World War II, this radiant treasure vanished without a trace. In 1941, Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union, and the Amber Room, deemed too fragile to move, was hidden behind plywood. The Nazis, however, discovered the treasure and disassembled it, transporting it to Königsberg Castle. There it was last seen in 1944, before the advancing Red Army and Allied bombing raids turned the city to rubble. The fate of the Amber Room remains one of history's most intriguing mysteries. Was it destroyed in the bombings, hidden away in the final days of the war, or spirited away on a secret Nazi train? The search for the Amber Room has taken many forms, from scouring old military records to excavating suspected hiding places. Some believe the panels were hidden in a bunker beneath Königsberg Castle, while others point to secret tunnels in the Ore Mountains or the sunken wreck of the Wilhelm Gustloff. Despite numerous expeditions and tantalizing clues, the Amber Room remains elusive, its golden glow lost to time but not to memory. High in the Andes Mountains, shrouded in mist and legend, lies the lost city of the Inca, Paititi. This legendary city is said to hold not only the secret to the Inca civilization's survival following the Spanish conquest, but also a treasure beyond measure, the lost Inca gold. The story begins with the fall of the Inca Empire. As the conquistador Francisco Pizarro closed in on the Inca capital of Cusco, the Inca emperor, Atahualpa, offered a room filled with gold and twice that in silver for his release. The ransom was paid, but Pizarro, driven by greed, reneged on his promise and executed Atahualpa. Legend has it that a vast quantity of gold intended for the emperor's ransom was hidden by the Inca priests to prevent it from falling into Spanish hands. This gold, they say, was taken along a secret route into the heart of the Andes, to the hidden city of Paititi. The location of Paititi and the lost Inca gold remains a mystery. Some believe it lies hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest, while others point to unexplored valleys high in the Andes. Explorers and treasure hunters have followed ancient Inca trails, deciphered cryptic maps, and braved treacherous terrain in search of this lost city and its golden bounty. Though no conclusive evidence has been found, the legend of the lost Inca gold continues to inspire adventurers and archaeologists alike, a testament to the enduring power of the Inca Empire and the mysteries that still linger in its wake. In the annals of maritime history, few shipwrecks capture the imagination quite like that of the Flor de la Mar, a Portuguese carrack that met its demise in a violent storm off the coast of Sumatra in 1511. Not only was the Flor de la Mar a formidable warship, but it was also rumored to be carrying a treasure of unimaginable wealth, the spoils of the conquest of Malacca. The Flor de la Mar, under the command of the famed Portuguese explorer Afonso de Albuquerque, had just sacked the wealthy Sultanate of Malacca, capturing a treasure trove of gold, silver, precious stones, and exotic spices. The ship, laden with this unimaginable bounty, set sail for Portugal, but its journey was cut short by a fierce storm. The Flor de la Mar, battered by the relentless waves, broke apart and sank beneath the waves, taking with it its precious cargo and the lives of most of its crew. The exact location of the Flor de la Mar's wreckage remains a mystery, shrouded in legend and the passage of time. Some believe it rests in the Straits of Malacca, while others point to the treacherous waters off the coast of Sumatra. The potential treasure aboard the Flor de la Mar has made it a target for treasure hunters for centuries. Numerous expeditions have been launched, employing advanced sonar technology and deep-sea diving equipment, but the vastness of the ocean and the challenges of underwater exploration have kept the Flor de la Mar's riches just out of reach. Chapter 4. The Lost Treasure of the Knights Templar, Guardians of a Sacred Fortune. Shrouded in secrecy and steeped in legend, the Knights Templar were more than just a military order. They were bankers, builders, and protectors of pilgrims in the Holy Land. Their wealth was vast, their power undeniable, and their sudden downfall in 1307 only served to deepen the mysteries surrounding them. Central to these mysteries is the legend of their lost treasure, a vast fortune rumoured to include sacred relics, gold, and ancient texts. The Knights Templar, during their 2 centuries of operation, amassed considerable wealth. They established a sophisticated banking system, acquired vast tracts of land, and received gifts from grateful monarchs. This wealth, however, aroused the envy of King Philip IV of France, who, burdened by debt, saw an opportunity to seize the Templars' riches. In 1307, Philip IV accused the Templars of heresy and immorality, charges widely believed to be fabricated. The Templars were arrested, their assets seized, and many were tortured into confessing to false charges. Legend has it that before their arrest, the Templars secreted away their greatest treasures, loading them onto ships that sailed from La Rochelle, their destination unknown. The fate of the Templar fleet and its precious cargo remains a mystery. Some believe the treasure was taken to Scotland, a country sympathetic to the Templars, while others speculate it was hidden in underground vaults beneath their former strongholds in Europe. The search for the Templar treasure continues to this day, fueled by tantalizing clues hidden in medieval documents, ancient symbols, and whispers of secret societies. Chapter 5. The Confederate Gold. A nation's wealth vanished. As the American Civil War raged, tearing the nation apart, the Confederate States of America faced an increasingly desperate situation. Their resources dwindling, they sought to secure their dwindling funds, giving rise to the enduring mystery of the Confederate gold. In the final days of the war, as Union forces closed in on the Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia, a train carrying a significant portion of the Confederacy's treasury vanished without a trace. The train, laden with gold, silver, and other valuables, was last seen heading south, its ultimate destination shrouded in secrecy and speculation. Some believe the gold was hidden in a network of caves in the Appalachian Mountains, while others maintain it was buried in a secret location near Washington, Georgia. Still, other theories suggest it was smuggled out of the country to fund a Confederate government in exile. The disappearance of the Confederate gold has fueled treasure hunts for over a century and a half. Treasure hunters have scoured old battlefields, followed faded maps, and even employed psychics in their quest to locate this lost fortune. Despite numerous expeditions and tantalizing clues, the Confederate gold remains elusive, its exact location lost to time and the fog of war. Chapter 6. The Treasure of Oak Island, Centuries of Mystery on a Tiny Isle. Off the coast of Nova Scotia, shrouded in mist and legend, lies Oak Island, a small, unassuming island that holds one of the world's most enduring mysteries, the legend of buried treasure. For over 2 centuries, treasure hunters have been drawn to Oak Island, lured by tales of pirate gold, Templar riches, and even Shakespearean manuscripts, all said to be hidden somewhere beneath its surface. The story begins in 1795 when 3 teenage boys stumbled upon a depression in the ground, marked by a tackle and pulley system hanging from a nearby oak tree. Assuming they had found evidence of pirate treasure, they began digging, uncovering a series of platforms and wooden logs, each layer placed at precise intervals. As the boys dug deeper, they encountered layers of charcoal, putty and coconut fiber, materials not native to Oak Island, suggesting the work of skilled engineers. Word of the discovery spread, attracting treasure hunters from far and wide. Over the centuries, numerous excavations have been launched, unearthing tantalizing clues, including a stone tablet inscribed with cryptic symbols and a flood tunnel system designed to protect the treasure from would-be looters. Despite the use of modern technology, including metal detectors, drilling equipment, and even remote-controlled submersibles, the treasure of Oak Island remains elusive. The island, it seems, guards its secrets closely, claiming the fortunes and lives of many who dared to seek its hidden riches. At Chapter 7, the tomb of Genghis Khan, the undiscovered resting place of a conqueror. He was a warrior, a conqueror, a ruler who united disparate tribes and forged an empire that stretched across Asia. Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire, left an indelible mark on history, but his final resting place remains one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. Legend has it that when Genghis Khan died in 1227, his loyal followers returned his body to his Mongolian homeland for burial. To protect his tomb from grave robbers, they killed anyone they encountered along the way, obliterating the funeral procession's route. The soldiers then reportedly diverted a river over the burial site, erasing any trace of the tomb. The Mongols also sacrificed thousands of horses and buried them near the tomb, ensuring that the ground would be forever unsettled and difficult to excavate. The location of Genghis Khan's tomb, shrouded in secrecy and guarded by legend, has remained hidden for centuries. Some believe it lies beneath a mountain known as Burkhan Khaldun, a sacred site in Mongolian history, while others point to unexplored valleys in the Khenti Mountains. The search for Genghis Khan's tomb has captivated explorers and archaeologists for decades. Some have employed satellite imagery and ground-penetrating radar to locate potential burial mounds, while others have relied on ancient Mongolian texts and oral histories passed down through generations. The Mongolian government, however, has discouraged the search, fearing that disturbing the tomb of their revered ancestor could unleash a curse or bring misfortune upon the nation. Despite the challenges and the air of mystery, the search for Genghis Khan's tomb continues, driven by the desire to uncover the secrets of this legendary conqueror and shed light on one of history's most enduring enigmas. Chapter 8. The Treasure of Lima. A city ransomed, a treasure vanished. In the heart of Peru, shrouded in intrigue and whispered tales, lies the legend of the Treasure of Lima, a vast fortune hidden from pirates, lost to time and sought by adventurers for centuries. The story begins in 1820 as Lima, the opulent capital of Spanish-ruled Peru, found itself caught in the throes of revolution. As independence forces led by José de San Martin approached, the Spanish viceroy, fearing for the city's safety and his own riches, entrusted the city's treasures to British merchant Captain William Thompson for safekeeping. The treasure, a king's ransom in gold, silver, jewels and religious artifacts, was loaded onto Thompson's ship with the promise that it would be returned once the revolution had subsided. However, greed took hold of Captain Thompson and his crew. Instead of sailing to safety, they murdered the Spanish guards, plundered the treasure and set sail for the Cocos Island, a remote and uninhabited island in the Pacific Ocean. There they reportedly buried the treasure, intending to return for it later. Thompson and his men were later apprehended, but they refused to reveal the location of the hidden treasure. Some of the crew were forced into servitude on Coco's Island with the promise of freedom if they led the authorities to the treasure, but it was never found. Over the centuries, numerous expeditions have descended upon Coco's Island, armed with maps, shovels, and dreams of riches, but the Treasure of Lima has eluded them all. The island, with its dense jungle, treacherous cliffs, and hidden caves, has become synonymous with the lost treasure, fueling imaginations and inspiring countless tales of adventure. Chapter 9. The San Miguel de Archangel's Sunken Treasure, a Spanish galleon lost in time. The year is 1715. A fleet of Spanish galleons laden with treasures from the New World set sail for Spain, only to be caught in a monstrous hurricane off the coast of Florida. Among these ill-fated vessels was the San Miguel de Arcangel, a treasure ship carrying a king's ransom in gold, silver, and precious gems destined to be swallowed by the waves and etched in maritime legend. The San Miguel de Arcangel, part of a treasure fleet known as the 1715 Plate Fleet, was carrying a vast fortune, the product of years of mining and trade in the Spanish colonies. As the hurricane raged, the San Miguel de Arcangel, along with many of its companions, was battered relentlessly by the unforgiving sea. The ship, its hull breached, sank beneath the waves, taking with it its precious cargo and the lives of most of its crew. The wreckage of the San Miguel de Arcangel, along with that of other ships in the 1715 Plate Fleet, came to rest along a stretch of Florida's Atlantic coast known as the Treasure Coast. The loss of the treasure fleet was a devastating blow to Spain, and salvage efforts began almost immediately. While some treasure was recovered, the majority, including the riches aboard the San Miguel de Arcangel, remained lost. Over the centuries, the San Miguel de Arcangel has become a holy grail for treasure hunters. Modern-day salvors, equipped with sophisticated sonar equipment and diving gear, have made significant finds along the Treasure Coast, recovering millions of dollars worth of gold coins, silver bars, and other artifacts. However, the San Miguel de Arcangel, along with its specific treasures, remains elusive, a testament to the enduring power of the sea and the allure of lost riches. Chapter 10. The Treasure of El Dorado, the City of Gold, a myth or reality. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, shrouded in myth and fueled by centuries of speculation, lies the legend of El Dorado, the Gilded One, a tale of a lost city of gold that has captivated explorers, adventurers, and dreamers for centuries. The legend of El Dorado originated in the 16th century, born from whispers of a Muisca tribal chief who covered himself in gold dust and made offerings of gold and emeralds to a sacred lake. This ritual, witnessed by the Spanish conquistadors who conquered the Muisca, sparked rumors of a city made entirely of gold, hidden somewhere in the unexplored depths of South America. Fueled by their lust for gold and glory, Spanish conquistadors embarked on countless expeditions into the heart of the continent, searching for this fabled city. They braved treacherous jungles, hostile tribes, and unforgiving terrain, driven by the allure of unimaginable riches. Over time, the legend of El Dorado evolved, transforming from a man to a city, and finally to an entire kingdom of gold. Maps were drawn, stories were embellished, and the legend took on a life of its own, becoming synonymous with the ultimate treasure, the unattainable dream of boundless wealth. While no conclusive evidence of El Dorado's existence has ever been found, the legend continues to inspire exploration and intrigue. Some believe El Dorado is not a literal city, but a metaphor for the spiritual wealth and advanced knowledge of ancient civilizations. Others maintain that the City of Gold is out there, hidden deep within the unexplored regions of the Amazon, waiting to be rediscovered. The search for El Dorado, whether a physical city or a metaphorical treasure, continues to this day, a testament to the enduring power of legend and the human desire to seek the unknown. These treasures, lost to time, continue to captivate our imaginations and fuel our sense of adventure. From the depths of the ocean to the heart of the jungle, the pursuit of these lost riches has driven explorers, historians, and treasure hunters for centuries. Which of these treasures would you search for if given the chance? Would you brave the treacherous waters of the Straits of Malacca in search of the Flor de la Mar's riches, or venture into the heart of the Amazon to seek the legendary El Dorado? The allure of hidden riches and the mysteries that surround them endure, inspiring us to learn more about these unsolved adventures. Perhaps one day one of these treasures will be found, revealing its secrets and rewriting a chapter of history. Until then, their stories continue to remind us of the vastness of our world and the mysteries that still lie hidden within it.